YouTube family, was good? What's good? All right, yo, let's kick it. So I just finished making a video based off of Kyle Adams's his video describing Bill Gates and all the craziness that he's up to currently, and just some a bit of evidence backing what Mr. Adams is saying as far as Bill Gates being up to no good in regards to this shot, in regards to purchasing land so they could put the suicide squeeze on us American folks to where we ain't got nothing to eat. Right, and we're going to be fighting for food, and or much worse. Either way, so what I've done was I already had a compilation of stuff, of articles and everything, so we're going to go through them, kind of parse through them one by one. I don't want to make this video too long about Bill Gates and his little adventures and misadventures that he's behind currently. So right here, that shows Bill Gates and BlackRock. They're backing the startup behind hydro panels that make water out of thin air. Like in a previous video I made about a guy named Mr. Moses West, where he's producing, or actually he has already produced, a machine that makes water out of thin air. Now already in the past and recently, Mr. West has come across saboteurs that have been trying to damage his machine. And he's brought his machine to guys out there in Flint, Michigan, the folks out there in the Bahamas, the folks out there in Puerto Rico after they suffered their issues during the hurricanes and stuff like that. So he's been helping a lot of folks. Now he's currently, the last I checked, Mr. West is currently in Mississippi helping those folks out. With Bill Gates and all his might and all his money, you don't hear him doing anything like that. He's not trying to help anybody that has these problems. Instead, he's trying to harm them. But this is one of his ventures, his current ventures with BlackRock, and they're basically doing the same thing, making water out of thin air. I don't trust it. I'm going to go ahead. All these things that I'm showing you right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in the description box. I'm going to put all these links. All right, let's continue. Zelensky, and I'm not even going to purchase this from the New York Times. Don't trust him. But this is one of the things. Zelensky meets with BlackRock chief to discuss a reconstruction fund. So look at that. BlackRock, don't trust them. BlackRock quietly building empire across Africa. We already know that Bill Gates has his dirty ass paws involved in what Africa has going on, from West Coast all the way across the continent to the East Coast. Now, Africa's a huge continent. Let's continue. Bill Gates Foundation is leading a green counter-revolution in Africa. Funny, because this was posted in 2018. Let's read a little bit about this. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation promised Africa a quote-unquote green revolution to fight hunger and poverty. It hasn't worked, but it has upper corporate agriculture's profits. Local farmers are being left empty-handed and hunger is rising. All done by design. This is what happens when you put your trust in a man like Bill Gates. You can't trust him. Bill Gates' climate change investment firm bets on lab-produced breast milk. This is called some junk called biomilq. It's targeting infant nutrition by attempting to reproduce a mother's breast milk in a lab. So you know this dude's out here making mosquitoes, putting all this poison in the air, putting all the poison in the food. Now you have him making titty milk, and then you expect this dude to try and keep us alive. You expect him to have, his better interest in your child and your children? I think not. Anyway, like I said, these are going to be in the description box. Bill Gates' venture aims to spray dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. What could go wrong? Well, What in fact could go wrong? Well, we need the sun to grow a lot of these crops. Why would he be dimming the sun? I don't know. Spraying all that poison in the sky. Bill Gates reveals a reason behind massive farmland purchases. Right? This is more recent. This was 2 years ago. Developing genetically modified crops to develop biofuels. Liar. Big liar. Continuing, Bill Gates' purchase of North Dakota farmland has locals pissed, obviously, right? This is something we're still just talking about. I don't know. How much land does China own? Right? And then it kind of rolls into China, because we already know that Bill Gates and China have a thing going on. Hold on. Oh, look at this one that I just came across. This is called Gates Notes. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this at the top of the list. This was written in January 12th of 2011. Funny because Kyle Adams made this video where Bill Gates was making his TED Talk in 2010, right? Funny, around that same time in 2010, Haiti had its earthquake. Bill Gates's pause has already been in Haiti immediately thereafter the earthquake. And if you don't know, let me tell you. Bill Gates was in cahoots with Monsanto. Monsanto went ahead and pitched to the Haitian farmers to use their seeds to make crops like yucca, rice, peas, maize, corn, stuff like that. And what it does is it would yield one crop for one season, and then after that it yields nothing more. So the Haitian farmer has to go back to Monsanto just to purchase more seeds every year. Meanwhile, what it does is it depletes the nutrients and everything from the soil. Aren't these people nefarious? Aren't they just evil? And this was back in 2010 into 2011. I'm not even going to read this. I haven't even read this yet, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that at the top of the list in the description box. YouTube family, you guys tell me what y'all think, man. This Bill Gates dude is way out of line, way out of hand. You know what? I'm not going to tell you what to do, but let's consider, instead of watching football, let's watch more of this quote unquote conspiracy talk. Let's look at guys like the Kyle Adamses, the David Weisses, the Jaronisms and stuff like that, the Ghost of Judah tribes. You want to start replacing all that nonsense TV, all this crap that they have on Netflix and everything else. If you're going to remove that from your diet, that's good, but you need to put something in its place. So I highly recommend, I've put a couple of channels in my description box already. Kyle Adams is a phenomenal one. Flat Earth and Coffee is another one. Level Earth Observer, David R. Eicher. I mean, the list goes on and on with some truthful and useful information to where you can better prepare yourself for what's about to come, because this man has nothing good for us. Bill Gates ain't got nothing good for us. Anyway, YouTube family, I'm getting off my box right now, man. I wish y'all nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, peace, prosperity, but most of all, if it's good for Solomon, it's good for me and you. That's wisdom, 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 wisdom. From the bottom to the top and top to the bottom, in and out, wisdom. Anyway, YouTube family, that's all I got. I love y'all. Yo, be sure to like, share, sub, and do all that good stuff. You guys have a good one. Peace.